I'm so glad you're joining us now because we're already discussing the movie. Love Kennedy comes out this weekend, but the big premiere was last week. So I got to see the movie with these two, the director and writer, Christensen and Jason Wade. He plays Kennedy's dad in this movie. And let me tell you a little bit what it's about. It's based on the true story of Kennedy Hansen, Utah girl, Utah teen who battled juvenile Batten disease. And she left behind this incredible legacy of love. She died in 2014. And in fact, today is the anniversary of her death. And there you can see the family all at her gravesite. And I got to meet Heather. She was here last week. And I met Jason, her dad, at the premiere. Both incredible people. TC, what led you to tell this story?
Well, I just look for good stories. And when I heard the story, it didn't take me very long before I thinking, well, that could be a movie scene, and that's a movie scene, and it just took a little while, and I was hooked.
This is an emotional journey, and again, when you base something on a true story, you actually have the parents working on it with you. You shot in their home?
In their home, and we would finish a scene, and I'd look over, and there'd be the family watching us, and they were very kind. They didn't really interfere. They were huge. No. But they were there and supporting, and it really just felt like a family, and that Kennedy was there and happy with us, too.
What is it about her that you needed to share with everyone else?
I think she teaches us there's quite a few, actually. If you look at the film, again, for just messages of life, you'll find quite a few of them. And that entails things that I think anybody could benefit from.
So Jason, I was telling you I love Heather Beers, who plays Mom Heather in this movie. You play Jason. How funny, both the actors have the same names. Did you do that on purpose, TC?
Yeah, I was looking for a niche for this show.
When you find one, let me know. But Jason, you play Dad, and I think this story really is a lot about your relationship with her. So many tender moments, starting when she's little, very little. You go back in this movie.
Yeah, it very much is about the relationship with the father and the daughter. Her influence on Jason, well, on the whole family as a whole, but it's so special, their connection. I mean, some of my favorite scenes, there's not even dialogue. It's the last ride that he shares with her. It's the fact that they had a Coke together. It's the fact that they just had the scenery that they're looking at as they're driving, and this connection, holding hands. It's just simple things like that, and it's just so touching.
I'm not kidding. While you're talking, I'm getting choked up because I remember those moments. And you have a daughter.
Oh, yes.
Did you have to dig deep for this role?
Not.
You're crying in the movie.
Yeah,
I mean, you're throughout it, really.
I was crying more off set than I was on set because you get so involved in their story. Jason had given me his book. I had read the book. I had conversations with him in the morning, at night, with Heather. It's just, you get so wrapped up in it, you get so involved in it, and it touches you on such a profound level that I was telling TC when we finished shooting, I had to take a break. It took me a couple weeks to really compose myself. I mean, I work at a power plant. There's guys, I can't cry in front of these guys. And
you were emotionally spent.
Oh, I was exhausted, but in a great way. I put everything out there, and Jason just, he was wonderful to work with. He would just come up and give me the thumbs up, or he'd crush me with a bear hug, and I just knew I was in the right place.
But you know, we're talking a little bit about the emotional side, but there's a lot of redemption and happiness with the film too. So I don't want anybody to think they're just going to come for a sob fest. It's really not. It's really some wonderful pieces in the film.
I agree. This is an incredible movie. Another one for you. Congratulations, Jason. What a great job you did in this. Love Kennedy, everybody. Opens this weekend. Please go see it. I love to support Utah movies. I hope all of you out there too. Some incredible people worked on this film. Go to our website and you can watch that trailer, goodforutah.com/midday. We'll be right back with more weather.